I love the fact that you're tasting everything.
I have to, I can't see. I'm Christine from Houston, Texas, and I'm a graduate student. My husband's here supporting me. He's my biggest fan. I love food, I love eating it, I love creating it. I feel like regardless of what your background is, your gender, your religion, food is something everybody has in common in this world, and so I think food is what connects people together. I'm definitely a competitive person. I really want to get this apron. I am here for a reason. I'm supposed to be graduating school, but I've set aside my thesis to get an apron and become the next MasterChef.
Okay, let's begin the questions. What type of competition is this? This is a cooking competition, MasterChef. Where is Christine from? She is from Houston, Texas. What is Christine's current occupation? She is a graduate student. Who supports Christine the most? Her husband supports her the most. What does Christine say about her love for food? She loves eating and creating food. How does Christine think food can connect people? Food connects people regardless of their background, gender, or religion. What are her goals in the competition? She wants to win a white apron and become the next MasterChef. How does Christine describe her personality? She describes herself as a competitive person. What does competitive mean? It means having a strong desire to win. What does it mean to set aside her thesis? It means she paused her schoolwork to focus on the competition. Now let's go to the next clip. Are you ready?
Welcome.
Thank you.
First name is?
My name is Christine.
Christine, in the history of MasterChef, we've never had a blind contestant. Welcome.
Thank you.
The
Chef.
gentleman with you?
That's my husband. His name is John.
Right.
Great.
What are you cooking?
I'm cooking Vietnamese comfort food. It's a catfish braised in a clay pot, and I pickled vegetables to go with it and some rice.
Okay, Christine, you've got 5 minutes to complete that dish.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Let's go to the questions. What makes Christine special in the competition? She is the first blind contestant in the history of MasterChef. What kind of dish is Christine preparing? She is preparing Vietnamese comfort food. What main ingredient is Christine using for her dish? The main ingredient is catfish. How does Christine cook the catfish? She braises it in a clay pot. What does braise mean? It means cooking food slowly in liquid. What side dishes does Christine prepare with the catfish? She prepares pickled vegetables and rice. How would you describe pickled vegetables? They are vegetables preserved in vinegar or brine. How much time does Christine have to finish her dish? She has 5 minutes. Okay, great. Let's go to the next clip.
Christine,
Yes, chef?
were you born blind?
No, chef. When I was maybe about 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune condition that affected my nerves, my spinal cord and my optic nerves, and so I lost my vision gradually over the past 10 years.
In your mind, you're visualizing what you put on a plate.
Yes, that's correct. You know, I felt the plate and things like that before, and a lot of it is obvious by memory.
Do you ever think that your disability somehow could be an advantage in a competition like this or just in cooking in general?
Yes, chef, please excuse my chewing. Yes, it is. Because I can't see, I won't be worrying about what other people are doing.
I love the fact that you're tasting everything.
I have to, I can't see.
One of my teaching methods with young chefs today is that we put a blindfold on them and they understand
Correct.
the texture, the taste, which is accelerated quicker when your eyes are closed and you're concentrating purely on the senses.
Yes, correct, chef.
Welcome back. Here's the questions. Was Christine born blind? No, she wasn't born blind. How long has Christine been losing her vision? She has been gradually losing her vision for about 10 years. What caused Christine's blindness? An autoimmune condition affected her nerves, spinal cord, and optic nerves. Does Christine visualize the food on her plate? Yes, she visualizes it by memory and touch. What does Christine mean by obvious by memory? She uses her memory to recall what things should look like. Does Christine think her blindness could be an advantage? Yes, because she won't worry about what others are doing and focus only on her work. Why does Christine rely on tasting everything she cooks? Because she cannot see, tasting is crucial for her to check the food. What is one of Gordon's teaching methods with young chefs? He sometimes blindfolds them to focus on taste and texture. Why does Gordon blindfold chefs? To help chefs concentrate purely on the senses of taste and texture. Okay, great. Let's go to the next clip.
My rice did not turn out to par, so I'm not serving it to you. Okay, I guess I'm done.
Thank you. The catfish, how did you cook it?
With some caramel that I made by just caramelizing sugar on the stove and using coconut soda as well, and with shallots and garlic.
And the base of the broth is made up of what?
Fish sauce.
Love
you,
the
Chef.
fact that you kept the fish on the bone. Why?
Catfish is just, it's really tender, and I didn't want to pick it apart and make it look unappetizing, so I left it as a steak. I think it looks more appealing, and that's just the way Vietnamese people eat.
Are you ready for the questions? Why does Christine not serve the rice with the dish? She feels the rice didn't turn out well enough to serve. How How did Christine braise the fish? She used caramel, coconut soda, shallots, garlic, and fish sauce in the braising process. How did Christine make caramel for the dish? She caramelized the sugar on the stove and added coconut soda. What is the base of the broth in her dish? The base of the broth is fish sauce. How does Christine describe the texture of catfish? She describes it as tender. Why did Christine avoid picking apart the fish? Because she thought it might make the fish look unappetizing. Why did Christine leave the fish on the bone? Because she believes it looks more appealing, and that's how it is traditionally eaten in Vietnam. Okay, great. I hope you did well on the questions.